wind.
Envoy 208 request pushback.
Hello and welcome everybody, this is TP Gaming coming to you from Melbourne, Australia, land down under. And look at this, we have the Stallion from the Royal Australian Air Force, the 36 Squadron. Have some very nice aircrafts for you today. Shout out
Fire scan tree 684 request taxi runway tree 4.
Shout out to one of the programmers. Really nice.
Star 576 request taxi runway tree 4.
Fire scan 3684, continue taxi. And fire scan.
Continue taxi. Fire scan tree 684.
Fire scan certainly is taking care of the bushfires and checking out and seeing what's going on. Jetstar 341 pushback approved, expect runway 27. He did not understand me at all. Velocity 341 pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground 27 pushback approved, velocity 341.
Envoy 208 pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground 34 pushback approved, envoy 208.
So here envoy
Tower velocity 256 inbound runway 27. Looking
here, Royal Australian Air Force as well. The envoy, of course, we know as in America, in the United States, but this is the Royal Australian Air Force 34th Squadron. A fire scan 3684, wind is 2388 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, fire scan 3684.
Jetstar 576, runway 34 at Juliet.
Runway 34 at Juliet, Jetstar 576.
So this could be interesting because
Ground,
we got the Stallion.
Request taxi,
look at this
27.
view, folks. Jetstar 576, runway 34 at Juliet via Sierra Juliet. We get him to turn left
Juliet
here.
Sierra Juliet, Jetstar 576.
Wow, look at this view, folks. I'll just take this. Look, check it out. That is unbelievable. Wow, what a view. Come on. Hit that like button there, please. Listen, I'm not getting enough like buttons, so it seems to me you guys do not like my videos. What I do get is a whole bunch of people giving me the thumbs down.
568 heavy request taxi runway tree 4.
Come on, folks, support me. I mean, if you don't like my stuff,
taxi runway tree 4.
Good. But if you like my stuff, well, you know, show me some love, folks. Let's get going, folks. Enough of this. Enough of this. Enough of this crying out loud, you know. So what else do we have? We got aircrafts landing. Qantas 421, runway 27 clear to land, wind is 23 at 8 knots. Wow, 0
runway
points on the board.
Qantas 421.
What else we have? What else do we have? What else do we have? ATM is Pavillon is from Tasmania. AirTas 3286 pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground 34 pushback approved, AirTas 3286.
Stallion 568 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Stallion 568 heavy.
Velocity 256, runway 27 clear to land, wind is 2388 knots.
Runway 27 cleared to land, velocity 256.
Finally have some points
Ground,
on the board.
Velocity 753 request pushback.
Jetstar 576, runway 34 line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait, Jetstar 576.
And of course we have a very busy
Ground,
schedule
Jetstar
again.
9016 request pushback.
Jetstar 9016, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground 34 pushback approved, Jetstar 9016.
Velocity 341, continue taxi. Velocity 341. Runway 27 via Alpha Echo. Wow.
Runway 27 via Alpha Echo, velocity 341.
We don't want you to go that crazy.
Tower, velocity 242 inbound runway 34.
Fire scan 3684, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, fire scan 3684.
Envoy 208, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, envoy 208.
What else
Ground,
we have?
AirTas 3286 request taxi runway 34.
AirTas 3286, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, AirTas 3286.
Okay, what else is happening? Let's get the Qantas down. Velocity 753, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground 27 pushback approved, velocity 753.
Okay, so very busy here again. Immediate action. Of course, immediate action. You know that from TP Gaming. So let's see. Okay, we can put this one down one notch. That'll make it not too big and heavy. So the Qantas flight has arrived. So we can get Jetstar up in the air before the Virgin Australia is going to come down.
850 request pushback.
Jetstar 576, wind is 23 at 8 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, Jetstar 576.
Let's get him up in the air.
Ground, Jetstar 916 request taxi runway 34.
Stallion 568 heavy, runway 34 line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait. Stallion
There's a Stallion in the back.
Ground, Thai Asia 347 request pushback.
Thai Asia 850 pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved, Thai Asia 347.
Thai Asia? That's a weird one. That's something supposed to be different here. RFDS.
Ground, Qantas 155 Super request pushback.
Qantas 155 Super pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved.
Ooh, look at
Qantas 155 Super.
Got Qantas with an old
Ground,
livery there in the back.
753 request taxi runway 27.
Look at the old one. This is...
Tower,
I flew on that one
467
when I went to Australia. Cool. Jetstar 576, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jetstar 576.
Qantas 421 taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo, Qantas 421.
So let's get velocity out
Ground,
of the way.
Thai Asia 347 request taxi runway 34.
Thai Asia 347, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Thai Asia 347.
Stallion 568 heavy, wind is 22 at 8 knots, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff. Stallion 568 heavy.
Velocity 242, runway 34 cleared to land, wind is 22 at 8 knots.
Runway 34 cleared to land, velocity 242.
Jetstar 916, runway 34 at Juliet via Sierra.
Runway 34 at Juliet via Sierra, Jetstar 916.
Velocity 753, runway 27 via Alpha Echo.
Runway 27 via Alpha Echo, velocity 753.
Velocity 341, runway 27 line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait, velocity 341. Tower, Qantas 480 heavy inbound runway 27.
So, what else we have here? A whole bunch of aircrafts everywhere, and all new ones. I don't even know them all. Velocity 256, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha.
Ground, Qantas 155 Super request taxi runway 34.
Qantas 155 Super, continue taxi. I'll let you
Continue
go that
taxi.
way.
Qantas 155 Super.
Velocity 256, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to
do
terminal via Echo Alpha, velocity 256.
Some moving about. Not quite sure how we're going to manage that. Where's our Stallion?
Ground, velocity 239 request pushback.
Stallion 568 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Stallion 568 heavy.
Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Envoy 208, runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Envoy 208.
And what would be your name? Ah, that is the, that's a, it's just Virgin Australia, but it does have a different call sign, and that one is Oz West 850, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground,
It's a regional one, of course they all are really. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. Velocity 239, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved, velocity 239er.
Qantas 467, runway 34 clear to land, wind is 2288 knots.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Qantas 467. Ground, Jetstar 772 request pushback.
Velocity 341, wind is 22 at 8 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff, velocity 341.
We gotta be careful
Rex
here
3257
with the
inbound runway 34.
with the
Ground, takeoff 471
pushbacks.
request pushback.
Velocity 242, taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha,
Interesting.
velocity 242.
Velocity 242, hold short of taxiway Alpha.
Holding
Very,
short
very
taxiway
strange.
Alpha, velocity 242.
Envoy 208, wind is 22 at 8 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, Envoy 208.
Got to be very careful here. AirTAS 3286, runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. AirTAS 3286.
We got to pick our gaps
Tower,
and
Etihad 460 heavy inbound runway 27.
velocity 753, runway 27 line up and wait. We're not going to do that. We're not going
Ground,
to give him that
Oswest
command.
850 request taxi runway 27.
Oswest 850, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Oswest 850.
Velocity 239, runway 34 at Juliet.
Unable taxi, will advise when ready.
Okay.
Velocity 239er.
So we just need to get
Ground,
that one out of the
velocity
way.
239er request taxi runway 34.
Velocity 239, runway 34 at Juliet.
Runway 34 at Juliet, velocity 239er.
Jetstar 772, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved, Jetstar 772.
Tigos 471, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved, Tigos 471.
Velocity 341, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, velocity 341.
Envoy 208, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Envoy 208.
Qantas 480 heavy, runway 27 clear to land, wind is 22 at 8 knots.
Runway 27 cleared to land, Qantas 480 heavy.
Rex 3257, runway 34 clear to land, wind is 22 at 8 knots.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Rex 3257.
Okay.
Ground, SATA 405 request pushback.
Velocity 242, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, velocity 242.
Velocity 753, runway 27, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 27 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, velocity 753. Ground, Qantas 454 request pushback.
Qantas 454, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground, 27 pushback approved, Qantas 454.
So we got to get some aircrafts up in the air. And one of our newer ones is SAT 405. What is you? What are you?
Ground,
What are you?
Jetstar 772 request taxi runway 34.
I don't have you on the list here. So... Oh, look at the arrival there in the back. Just with the terminal. Nice view. Nice picture here. Okay, now let's be careful here and get everybody across. Qantas 467, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Qantas 467.
Qantas 421, actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to have you up in the air. AirTAS 3286, wind is 22 at 8 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff. AirTAS 3286.
That's what we need to
Ground,
do.
Qantas 777 heavy request pushback. Tower, Jetstar 507 inbound runway 34. Ground, Qantas 454 request taxi runway 27.
What are you? What are you? Is this Papa? Yeah. Qantas 467, hold short of taxiway Papa. Taxiway Papa. Thank you.
Holding short taxiway Papa, Qantas 467.
Okay. Are you
Ground,
already up in the air?
velocity 875 request pushback.
Velocity 753, wind is 22 at 8 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff, velocity 753.
Qantas 421, cross runway 16.
Crossing runway 16, Qantas 421.
Velocity 256, cross runway 16.
Crossing runway 16, velocity 256. Tower, Jetstar 712 inbound runway 27.
AIQ, what were you?
Ground, Qantas 456 heavy request pushback.
Look at the big one and the small one here. I can't. He's off. Qantas 480 heavy, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo, Qantas 480 heavy.
Oh, we've got a One World aircraft livery here. Etihad 460 heavy, runway 27 clear to land, wind is 22 at 8 knots.
Runway 27 cleared to land, Etihad 460 heavy.
ETHAS 3286 contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, ETHAS 3286.
Velocity 753 contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, velocity 753.
Jetstar 916, runway 34 line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait, Jetstar 916.
And I can't remember what your call sign was. Oh, hold on, there's an aircraft landing there. Jetstar 916, hold position.
Holding, Jetstar 916.
Wow, there's an aircraft on final here. I didn't see you. Oh, that's that Rex one, isn't it? Yeah, that took forever in 3 days. Yeah, I remember. So Qantas 454, are you ready? 454, Qantas 454, where are you? Qantas 454, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qantas 454.
Qantas 456 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Unable takeoff, runway is too short, Qantas 456 heavy.
Qantas 456 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved, Qantas 456 heavy.
Oz West 850, runway 27, line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait, Oz West 850.
Jetstar 916, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait, Jetstar 916.
Jetstar 507, runway 34 clear to land, wind is 22 at 8 knots.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Jetstar 507.
Qantas 467, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qantas 467. Ground, Qantas 834 request pushback.
Qantas 834, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground, 27 pushback approved, Qantas 834.
Jetstar 916, wind is 22 at 9 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, Jetstar 916. Ground, Qantas 628 heavy request pushback.
Qantas 628 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 27. Is it enough?
Ground,
Yes.
27 pushback approved, Qantas 628 heavy.
You can push him down there, that's a good one. Etihad 460 heavy, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Echo
Ooh,
Alpha.
look at this livery here. Wow. Check it out, folks. Beautiful. Jetstar 712, runway 27, clear to land, wind is 22 at 9 knots.
Tower, Tigaz 424 inbound runway 34.
Wonderful.
Runway 27 cleared to land,
Got
Jetstar
delete a
712.
stupid aircraft.
Ground, Aussie 794 request pushback.
Jetstar 772, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Jetstar 772.
Oz West 850, wind is 22 at 9 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff, Oz West 850.
Qantas 480 heavy, cross runway 16.
Crossing runway 16, Qantas 480 heavy.
Qantas 454, runway 27, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 27 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Qantas 454.
Qantas 777 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 27. Working?
Ground,
Yes.
27 pushback approved, Qantas 777 heavy.
Velocity 875, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved, velocity 875. Ground, Qantas 834 request taxi runway 27.
Qantas 834, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qantas 834.
Qantas 480 heavy, hold short of taxiway Papa.
Holding short taxiway Papa, Qantas 480 heavy.
Jetstar 916, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jetstar 916.
Rex 3257, taxi to terminal via Victor Yankee.
Taxi to terminal via Victor Yankee, Rex 3257.
Oz West 850, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Oz West 850.
So I don't know
Tower,
who he
take
is.
Oz 57 tree inbound runway tree 4. Ground, take Oz 471 request taxi runway tree 4. Runway tree 4 line up and wait, Thai Asia tree 47.
Thai Asia, that's
Ground,
the one that was
Qantas
wrong.
456 heavy request taxi runway tree 4.
Yeah, I gotta write this
Ground,
one down here.
Qantas 628 heavy request taxi runway 27.
There's some programming mistake done here.
Ground. Beaufort 474 request pushback.
So what
Ground,
else do we have?
Velocity
Anybody-
875 request taxi runway tree 4.
A little bit overwhelmed here. Am I here happening? What's happening? What's happening? Do we have there's one on final. That's good to see. Etihad 460 heavy, cross runway 16.
Crossing runway 16. Etihad 460 heavy.
Rex 3257. Good. Jetstar 507 taxi to terminal via Victor Yankee.
Taxi to terminal via Victor Yankee, Jetstar 507.
Okay, that's good. Tigos 424, runway 34 clear to land, wind is 209 knots.
Runway tree 4 cleared to land, Tigos 424.
Thai Asia 347, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 4 cleared for takeoff, Thai Asia 347. Ground, Qantas 777 heavy request taxi runway 27.
Qantas 777 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qantas 777 heavy.
Qantas 456 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qantas 456 heavy.
Qantas 628 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qantas 628 heavy.
Okay, everybody's
Ground,
moving
Mandarin
nicely now.
820 request pushback.
Okay, we got plenty of GAs here down the bottom and all sorts of
Ground,
Air
Qantas
Force
697
coming up.
request pushback.
Qantas 454, wind is 209 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff, Qantas 454.
Qantas 834, runway 27 line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait, Qantas 834.
Thai Asia 347, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Thai Asia 347.
Rex 3257, hold position.
Say again, Rex 3257.
Rex 3257, hold position.
Holding, Rex 3257.
Tigos 471, runway 34 at Juliet via Sierra.
Runway 34 at Juliet via Sierra.
Wow.
Tigos 471.
Tigos 471, runway 34 at Juliet via Sierra. No echo,
Runway
no
34 at
nothing.
Juliet via Sierra, Tigos 471.
Nuts.
Tower,
Nuts, nuts,
Qantas
nuts.
455 inbound runway tree 4.
Qantas 834, wind is 209 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff, Qantas 834.
Qantas 777 heavy, runway 27 line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait, Qantas 777 heavy.
Qantas 480 heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qantas 480 heavy.
Jetstar 712, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha, Jetstar 712.
Rex 3257, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Rex 3257.
Tigos 573, runway 34 clear to land, wind is 209 knots.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Tigos 573.
Qantas 454, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Qantas 454.
Okay.
Ground, Air Flight 879er request pushback.
Care Flight 879, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, Tree 4 pushback approved, Care Flight 879er. Ground, Qantas 458 request pushback.
Aussie 794, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, Tree 4 pushback approved, Aussie 794.
Beaufort 474, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground. Tree 4 pushback approved. Beaufort 474.
And I do not know the two of yous.
Ground. Tree 4 pushback approved. SATA 405.
SATA? That is not what I've programmed. Qantas 834, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Qantas 834. Ground, Jetstar 739er heavy request pushback.
Qantas 777 heavy, wind is 209 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Qantas 777 Heavy.
Qantas 628 Heavy, runway 27 line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait. Qantas 628 Heavy.
Takeoff 424, taxi to terminal via Victor Yankee.
Taxi to terminal via Victor Yankee. Takeoff 424.
Velocity 875, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Velocity 875. Ground. KEWR Flight 879er request taxi runway 34.
Qantas 679 up. Qantas 6907 pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Tower. Qantas 648 Heavy inbound runway 34.
So we're going to get penalized.
Ground.
Yep.
27 pushback approved. Qantas 6907.
Unfortunately.
Ground. Aussie 794 request taxi runway 34.
Jetstar 712 cross runway 16.
Crossing runway 16. Jetstar 712.
Qantas 155 super runway 34 line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait. Qantas 155 super.
Qantas 455 runway 34 cleared to land, wind is 209 knots.
Runway 34 cleared to land. Qantas 455.
Tower.
Right.
Jetstar 904 tree inbound runway 27.
I do not know you
Ground.
either.
SATA 405 request taxi runway 34.
Ground. Tree 4 pushback approved. Mandarin 820.
That's weird. I don't know these ones. Qantas 777 Heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Qantas 777 Heavy.
Qantas 155 super, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff. Qantas 155 super.
Takeoff 573 taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha. Takeoff 573.
Qantas 458 pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground. 27 pushback approved. Qantas 458.
Jetstar 739 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Unable takeoff.
Not enough.
Runway is too short. Jetstar 739.
That's a big
Heavy.
one here. Jetstar 739 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground. Tree 4 pushback approved. Jetstar 739 Heavy. Ground. Takeoff 254 request pushback. Ground. Qantas 6907 request taxi runway 27.
Aussie 794 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Aussie 794.
KEWR Flight 879 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. KEWR Flight 879er.
SATA 405 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. SATA 405.
Qantas 648 Heavy, runway 34 cleared to land, wind is 209 knots.
Runway 34 cleared to land. Qantas 648 Heavy. Ground. Velocity 871 request pushback.
Worry
Ground.
about you in a second.
Mandarin 820 request taxi runway 34.
Mandarin 820 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Mandarin 820. Ground. Qantas 458 request taxi runway 27.
Qantas 458 continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Qantas 458.
Qantas 155 super, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Qantas 155 super.
We do have some delays here today. Tigos, which way are you going? You're going down there. Velocity 871, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground. 27 pushback approved. Velocity 871.
Tigos 254, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground. Tree 4 pushback approved. Takeoff 254.
May be able to get him out of there quickly.
Ground. Beaufort 474 request taxi runway 34.
Beaufort 474, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Beaufort 474.
Qantas 628 Heavy, wind is 209 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Qantas 628 Heavy. Ground. Jetstar 739 Heavy request taxi runway 34.
Jetstar 739 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Jetstar 739 Heavy.
So we definitely
Tower.
need to get some
Qantas
aircrafts up in the
772
air
Heavy
here.
inbound runway 34.
Velocity 871. Okay, he's working his way. Tigos 573, hold position.
Holding. Takeoff 573.
Let the other one push back first. Here he goes. So, Jetstar 943, runway 27 clear to land, wind is 21 at 9 knots.
Runway 27 cleared to land, Jetstar 943.
We have so many departures. Qantas 455, taxi to terminal. Qantas 455, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Qantas 455.
Qantas 6907, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qantas 6907.
Jetstar 772, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait, Jetstar 772.
Qantas 628 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Qantas 628 heavy.
Velocity 239, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait, velocity 239er.
Qantas 458, runway 27, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 27 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Qantas 458.
Okay, let's see if we can get them
Take us
all
254,
up in the
request
air.
Taxi runway 34.
Take us 254, runway 34 at Juliet.
Runway 34 at Juliet, take us 254.
Take us 573, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, take us 573.
Oh, come on, Qantas 648, you got to be kidding! Oh man, he's going all the way, so that's going to give us some issues here. Wow. So I can't get these all apart for you guys, so you guys will just have to wait there a little while. We'll get them all out of the way. These are just the small aircrafts here. We could have a look. Could be very interesting to see them all lined up there in the back. All small aircrafts. We'll get them all up in the air. But now we've got plenty of issues getting two aircrafts up, because 648 Heavy is going all the way to Charlie. That is horrible. I wanted to get velocity up in the air before Jetstar comes down. Qantas 772 Heavy is 9 nautical miles out. So Qantas, get off the runway. Velocity 239er, wind is 209 knots. Runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, velocity 239er.
That certainly was not the plan. Qantas 772 Heavy, runway 34 cleared to land, wind is 21 at 9 knots. Still
runway
a bit
34
out.
cleared to land, Qantas 772 Heavy.
Qantas 648 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha Echo, Qantas 648 Heavy.
That is going to be interesting here. Wow. We'll have enough room, but I wanted to get Qantas 458 on 27 out as well before, but oh well. Nothing we can do right now. We'll still have plenty of room. Jetstar 943, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha, Jetstar 943.
Jetstar 772, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, Jetstar 772.
Velocity 239, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, velocity 239er. Ground, velocity 871 request taxi runway 27.
Velocity 871, runway 34, no. Velocity 871, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, velocity 871.
Qantas 648 Heavy, cross runway 27.
Crossing runway 27, Qantas 648 Heavy.
So let's see who's next in line. Tigos 471. Tigos 471, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. We need
runway
to
34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
get back on
Tigos
track
471.
here, folks. So finally, hopefully this Jetstar over here is going to find his way in between these small ones here. So I may just get this aircraft to hold, which is the Beaufort 474, hold position.
Holding, Beaufort 474.
You never know with these Jetstar 772, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Jetstar 772.
Qantas 456 Heavy, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
There's
456 Heavy.
there's plenty of room, so there's the aircraft arriving. There's plenty of room for this Tigos down there, because we will be able to, you know, having the exhaust coming out of there should be good. We should be safe. What a beautiful sight here, folks, here at Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport. 2 aircrafts lining up here. Another arrival down there. Jetstar 943 cross runway 16.
Crossing runway 16, Jetstar 943.
Because he will be a lot faster than the Qantas. Is he? Wow. This is interesting. Perfect timing, as usual. So he's going all the way as well. How crazy is that? What is going on? What is this 772? He is a Airbus 330. Wow. Qantas 458, wind is 20 at 9 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff, Qantas 458.
Qantas 697, runway 27, line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait, Qantas 697.
They're certainly taking up a lot of our time here. Way too much of our time. This is taking way too long. We need to get these aircrafts up in the air. We have delays here in Melbourne. Huge delays. Wow. Beaufort 474, continue taxi.
Say again, Beaufort 474.
And then that. Tigos 471, wind is 20 at 9 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, Tigos 471.
Beaufort 474, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Beaufort 474.
Qantas 772, heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha Golf Echo, Qantas 772 heavy.
Qantas 772, heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha Echo. I shouldn't talk too fast, right?
Qantas 772 heavy.
Qantas 458, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Qantas 458.
So we'll get this all up in the air. Just a bit of a delay here, but, you know, we will manage. Let's check out on the bottom and see if we have our clearance. There it is. Qantas 456 heavy, wind is 20 at 9 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, Qantas 456 heavy.
Velocity 875, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait, velocity 875.
So Tigos 254 is really pretty much down the bottom. So we're going to let him wait for a day or two. Qantas 772 heavy, cross runway 27.
Crossing runway 27, Qantas 772 heavy.
Tigos 471, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Tigos 471.
We need to get the other ones down the bottom going and going and gone. So from the Royal Australian Air Force, we have Aussie. So we get the Stallion, and we got the Aussie. Yeah, check it out. Hope you enjoy. Velocity 875, wind is 20 at 9 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, velocity 875.
Aussie 794, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait, Aussie 794.
Care Flight New South Wales is next one in line, so let's check out this one here. Care Flight. They'll take a view. Qantas 456 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Qantas 456 heavy.
Maybe we can go double the speed, folks. What do you say, hey? Aussie 794, wind is 20 at 9 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, Aussie 794.
Care Flight 879, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway tree 4 line up and wait. KEWR flight 879er.
Velocity 875, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, velocity 875.
So we have the KEWR flight here down the bottom. KEWR flight 879, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 4 cleared for takeoff. KEWR flight 879er.
SATA 405, runway 34 line up and wait.
Runway tree 4 line up and wait. SATA 405.
Now I do not know where he's from because I actually had some different codings. Aussie 794, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Aussie 794.
SATA 405, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 4 cleared for takeoff. SATA 405.
Jetstar 739 heavy, runway 34 line up and wait.
Runway
That's a big one here we have not had before, the 787-800. The big one here. That's a new one here as well. KEWR flight 879, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, KEWR flight 879er.
Jetstar 739 heavy, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 4 cleared for takeoff. Jetstar 739er heavy.
Buford 474, runway 34 line up and wait.
Runway tree 4 line up and wait. Buford 474.
SATA 405, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, SATA 405.
And from the Royal Australian Air Force, the 32 Squadron, we have Buford as a call sign. And this is the aircraft here from the Royal Australian Air Force as well. There you go, something new. Buford 474, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 4 cleared for takeoff. Buford 474.
Maido 820, runway 34 line up and wait.
Runway tree 4 line up and wait. Mandarin 820.
Jetstar 739 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye, Jetstar 739er heavy.
Mando 820, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff. Get these
Runway
up in the
tree
air,
4 cleared
folks.
for takeoff. Mandarin 820.
Buford 474, contact departure. They certainly accelerate
Contact
fast
departure.
and get
Good
up in the
afternoon.
air.
Buford
Beautiful.
474.
That's how we like it. So, Mendo. Didn't know what that one is either. That's a different one. No idea who you are. Tigos 254, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway tree 4 line up and wait. Tigos 254.
I mean, we are going 2 times speed, but still, they're taking off pretty soon. Qantas 697, wind is 209 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Qantas 697.
Mendo 820, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Mandarin 820.
Velocity 871, runway 27, line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait. Velocity 871.
Tigos 254, wind is 209 knots, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 4 cleared for takeoff. Tigos 254.
Qantas 697, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Qantas 697.
So that was pretty quick smart here. Bang, 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 bang. Getting these aircrafts up in the air. Hope you enjoyed that. Melbourne getting busy here, and we did have quite a few new aircrafts. Velocity 871, wind is 209 knots, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Velocity 871.
Tigos 254, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Tigos 254.
So folks, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. And if you did, then please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Leave a comment down below. Become a member starting from 99 cents per month. Velocity 871, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Velocity 871.
Or you could just support me by simply clicking the link down below. And yeah, Christmas is coming up. Then again, I don't know when this one's coming out, but it should be before Christmas. Alright folks, anyway, this has been it. Another presentation of TP Gaming. Thanks for watching. Take care everybody. Have a nice Christmas. Happy New Year. All the very best. Take care. Bye bye.